evening, everyone. I'll wait for a few of you to pop on. It's Joe here, and there he is. There's Rob. So, as some of you may know, we've come away on a couple of days away. We're in Wales. We've done a bit of history at the location where we are, and apparently there was a shipwreck. It was sort of somewhere in between, along this coastline somewhere, and I think we believe the ship actually went down sort of about 10 miles in. So anyway, just why, hi Sarah. Oh, wish you were here, but hey, we'll soon be back out together. Anyway, while it's nice and light, I'm just going to give you a quick pan round. Okay, we've got the night vision on, so fair enough, you accept that. But this, so please accept the fact there is going to be a fair bit of noise. I hope you can hear okay, because we are literally right by the sea. So this is the coastline. I think right in the far. Hi Adam, thanks for joining. And I'm sorry, I didn't realise you were actually South Wales. So yeah, my suggestion of a catch-up was probably a little bit too far for you, but we'll talk about something else. So this is where we are for tonight. We've only brought basic with us because obviously we're camping. So we've got a couple of K2s and the REM pod. I have, oops, here we go again, it's going to play. Let's lock there, what's it? I have no idea whether we're going to get anything. I'm hoping you guys will, be able to feel, maybe see. Who knows? It's one thing about us, we're not frightened to come out of our comfort zone. Adam, we're Staffordshire. I'll swing it back round onto us for a second. We're actually based in Staffordshire, but we will travel. So yeah, we'll have a little talk about something. I've got one or two areas in mind that are not far from, sort of down your way anyway, that we'd like to do. Hi Al, thanks for joining. Right, so the fun of it is we are completely out of our comfort zone here. We have absolutely no idea whether we're going to find anything or not. So I'm going to pass you over to Rob, who's drastically been sort of scribbling away at a few notes, bless him. So bear with him. You know how I like to land him into things, I'll give him about 10 minutes notice, but Biddulph, yeah, that's not far from us. So we're not far from you Toxteth, aren't we? So, right. So I'll just turn you around onto Rob. And there we go, let's let it focus.
I'm going to emphasise the word scribble there. It was a scribble. I was trying to find something paranormal, but unfortunately, nothing. However, we do like the history side of things, and we do cover historical aspects and events. So we went ahead with it anyway. But
bear with me before you start. Can you all hear all right? I've got my little fluffy thing on my microphone, so I'm hoping that's cutting out the noise of the sea to a large degree. Just give us a shout up and just make sure that you can all hear okay. While I pan around again. And it's going to play havoc, isn't it, because we're outside again. Brilliant, that's great Adam, fantastic, they can hear us fine, so off you go then Rob.
Okay, so this is a story of an iron hull whaling vessel called the Fortuna. Now, it had a crew of 26
Hi Cheryl, thanks for joining.
Norwegian sailors, and on its final journey, it was in Liverpool. It's dropped off 11,400 barrels of whale oil, in return picking up 3,000 tonnes of coal, 1,000 empty oil barrels and rations and stuff like that.
Hi Graham, thanks for joining.
It was bound for South Georgia, which is close to the Falkland Islands, where it was based. And it set sail Sunday, October the 23rd, 1927. 5 days later, it was 10 miles off the south coast of Ireland, and it was in rough weather when an explosion ripped through the mess room and the main cabin. It set the vessel ablaze, and it wasn't long before sinking. The cause was the accidental. It said that the cause was the accidental ignition of calcium carbide, which was used to make acetylene gas used on the vessel for lighting. It capsized and sank quickly, but it took one of the lifeboats with it. Apparently there's 2 lifeboats. One of them went down with the ship. 5 of the crew were missing. After that, I only assume that they were on the.
Yeah, they never surfaced.
No,
did they?
they didn't surface. That we only assumed that they were on that second lifeboat, which at the time of it sinking was being launched, and obviously it was caught up in the ship as it went down. Now, the other lifeboat. Hang on, 1 second. It's going dark.
Do you want a torch?
No, I'm all right. Now it was unpowered, so it only got sets of oars, and it drifted for 5 days, 155 miles, before the crew, the survivors of the lifeboat, spotted a jetty, managed to get the lifeboat to shore somewhere along this coastline, and that's it. That's the story. So obviously there's no
Apparently there were. It did say something about there were repercussions for. Was it Gringoch? I don't know whether I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yeah, they stayed at you probably pronounced it better than me, but yeah, that's where they stayed until they repatriated eventually. But yeah, that's the story.
That's as far as we know. So let me turn it back round. With the pleasure of my ugly mush for a little while. So yes, so as we say, I mean, we have no idea whether anybody's going to join us. Please feel free to share. Loads of likes. We like likes. And a very quick note that our first event at Gresley on the 26th of June. We only have 2 tickets left for that, so hurry. It's only, what was it, £20, wasn't it?
Yeah, £20.
It's only £20 a ticket. So right, let's have a look and see. I've got Paratech running, so bear with me. I'll just go and grab that, and I'll turn you back round onto our location. So I'm just going to walk over here a bit. I've had this running. This is the I can't go too far away from Rob's phone because he's got the Wi-Fi. So yeah, let's give it a go. Let's see. Just shout up anything you see, feel. We've got the spirit box with us. It may be a little bit difficult because of the sea. We are, by the way, keeping our eyes on the sea. It is coming in. All right, let's get that focus in again. It's got to struggle again, isn't it? Because we're outside. So I have got one eye on the sea.
I don't think.
I think we've probably got half an hour anyway. I don't think it's going to come up as far as us, hopefully. But we've had interestingly. Wow, that's amazing, Adam. He says his senses are running wild as he's watching it, and he feels a tad nervous as well.
Senses
are running wild.
Are running wild.
That, oh wow. It's going to be an interesting hour or half an hour, whatever we manage to do for you. But please shout up, yeah, definitely. And I'll try and keep giving you something to watch. So we'll give it a call out, and let's see what Oh, it doesn't like it when I move the camera, does it? So you might be fixed on one spot. It's because it was sort of in that transition between light and dark at the minute. I think it'll go a bit better when it's darker. So any spirits
Manifest.
that are associated with this area, you may have been associated with the shipwreck. If you'd like to come forward and talk to us, we'd love that. We mean you absolutely no harm, no disrespect. We'd just like to interact with you. Just find out a little bit about you if we can.
If you've got a message.
If you have a message for anyone, we'll try our best to decipher and maybe pass it on if we can. Oh, hi Chris, thanks for joining and welcome. I hope you enjoy it. We do our best. We don't normally do a midweek one, but Rob and I are on a little break at the minute, so we just decided to sneak out because we haven't got to get up early in the morning. Or Rob hasn't anyway. So if there are any spirits, please come forward. You may not want to interact with the devices that are on the floor, that's fine. But we have people watching our film.
Yeah, if you could walk in front of the camera.
That will be able to sense you.
The device that we're holding.
Absolutely, walk in front. We have a device that you can talk into.
Intersection.
Got three little lights on the floor. Armless.
All they do is just flash and make pretty colours.
They can indicate that you're with us, should you wish to be known.
Scandal.
I should point out to Chris, Sarah, who's commenting, is a valued member of our team. Unfortunately, she's not on holiday with us, so she's very kindly looking after my horses. So she is behind the scenes and obviously interacting with you guys as well. Hi Peter, no, you're all right, don't worry. We haven't really started, we've just called out, so you haven't missed anything. I wish it would, there we go. He likes it better where it's light. So come on spirits, if there's anybody, maybe you're a person that's... Hi Michael, thanks for joining. I forgot to say hi to you earlier, so apologies for that. You may, well, we know how treacherous the sea can be. You may have lost your life in the sea. Yeah, don't rub it in, Sarah. It's freezing down here. She says she's at home in the warm for a change.
Anyway, to introduce yourself,
hi Kerry, thanks for joining.
My name is Rob, and on my left hand side we've got Joe. We don't, as we said before, we don't want to bring harm. We just wish to communicate with yourself. Maybe if you've got a message, or if you've got a story, or anything, or maybe if you just like to chat. So yeah, you can see the little lights on the floor. If you walk up to one of those, you can...
What just beep in there? Did that just beep, the REM pod?
I don't think the temperature's on.
Adam says he's not seeing anyone, but he is sensing someone. Says he's rather sad. He gets the sense he's looking for help after the disaster. Sorry to be graphic, but he's rather mangled. Oh.
Wow. That's...
Ella.
The spirit of the person who's looking for help after the disaster. If you come forward, we may be able to help you. Julie. Thanks, Julie. And hi. She senses a man called William. Willie.
William or Willie?
That's good. We always like to try and
Are you
the
with
name.
us now? We don't mean any harm, sir. We just like to chat. Just like to have a natter. If you'd like to speak with us.
Kerry just heard Ella. You see, I mean, we could get... I've just had Adam There you go, Adam. He's got you.
Any spirits with us now, including William or Willie. Come, or
Oh, come
Ella.
on.
Is it?
Ella, yeah.
Or Ella, if you're here.
Don't be scared of us.
Help.
We are totally harmless. Don't be-
Helpful. It's just come through here.
Okay. If you like, we can help you. If that's anything, but we'd like to speak to you anyway. There's no disrespect meant at all.
It's liking it better over there. Graham said he heard Ella as well. Wow. Now that's interesting. Now Ella, I wonder, Ella, if you're with us, can you come and talk to us? Tell us why you're here. Did you lose your life here? Did you live here?
Trouble.
Adam's going to try and get his name if he's called out to him. And that'd be great, Adam Brill. So lovely down here. It is freezing, but it's not. Trouble. Okay. Ella. Or William. Willie.
Threat.
Are you interested? No, we're not a threat. We've just had threat come through on Paratech. Honestly, we're no threat. We can be as nervous as you obviously feel. So please don't think of us as a threat. We mean you no harm. We're just coming to say hello. Can you say hello to us? Sort it. I'm getting some interesting words on Paratech. I wish this thing had focus.
Buttoning.
Amazing. Come on, the spirits. Are they coming through? You're giving your names. Come and chat to us.
I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it. I'll set the spirit box going.
Yeah, Rob's just going to set the spirit box going, so
If I can get it out of my pocket.
we'll try and keep it as near to the microphone as possible. I apologise if I turn it around there. It doesn't. Well, it's not too bad. It doesn't particularly like.
Indicate.
I'll get it out of my pocket. It's stuck.
Should have bigger pockets. I've just been shown something around his neck, like he's been strangled. Oh, okay. Adam says he's the captain of the ship. He's confused and feels responsible for what happened. Yeah, I can understand that one. Something around his neck, strangled. Maybe a rope? Actually,
fishing net?
no, but if Julie's picking up on one of the ones that went down with the lifeboat, the lifeboat, then maybe they did have something trapped round their neck.
I suppose if it was tied up, hadn't been properly launched. So
Absolutely, yeah, be tied up, yeah. That could be, actually, that could be a good point. The captain of the ship, yes.
He survived.
He survived, yes, but that's not saying that his spirit doesn't come back here.
True.
Because he felt responsible. That would make sense too. As you can see, Sarah's plugging our YouTube channel. All these videos do go on there. Sorry, Adam, I'm beating you to it on that one. Yeah, it's do you know, I've got to say, before, well, I was standing by this rock that's here, and Rob had gone to walk off along the coast a bit, and I don't know whether this would be correct. I mean, I suppose with the sea, with drowning, but I did feel quite heavy on my chest. It has gone now. could also be out of breath and unfit, but I don't think it was that, because I managed to walk about 4 miles today. So whether that was anything, I don't know. It was only probably 10-20 seconds of like a heaviness. Do you want to run it?
Yeah, I'll run it.
He's going to. All right. So Rob's going to run the spirit box. Keep it up so
Yeah, sure.
we can keep it by the microphone.
Shouting out to Ella, Ellie, William or Willie, or any other spirits that might be here with us now.
Or the captain of the ship.
Yeah, the captain of the ship as well. We don't mean any harm or disrespect. We're just here to communicate with you. Maybe you've got a message or something you'd like to say. There's various ways that you can interact with us. There's 2 little green lights. One sitting over on that rock, the other one sitting on the stone down there, or there's the red one in the middle. You can walk up to those if you'd like to do that. That's the way you can indicate that you're here.
Adam says that the captain does come back here because he's distraught and he needs help. He needs crossing over. He's repeatedly going through it and he needs crossing over. Bless him.
I've just heard. Now,
Okay.
It could be the waves, but I've just heard a thud, like somebody just dropped a big stone.
I must admit I didn't hear it, but you know that.
I mean, it is blowy.
Yeah, but it's not blowing up to
It was
throw a boulder, is it?
It was a thud.
And there are, I mean, the stones on here are, I mean, we're keeping still because, well, you can't hear it very well, but they're big. Let me just turn you around a second, bear with me. Oh, they're big boulders, so, you know, you got to try. Peter says, is there an old army camp round here at all? He's got 2 chaps sitting on the beach smoking a cigarette and watching some sort of military exercise taking place. Any pillboxes at all?
Now, hang on. We don't know what it is, but we had to walk up in sort of, it'd be Joe of that direction over there.
Bear with me, try not to make you feel sick.
There is.
I mean, whoops. Over that way.
Up there,
oh, it's going to blur again.
Be, a pillbox. Now, if you look at it's going dark, but the bank sides have actually collapsed, or it's eroding. At the bottom,
I'm just going to turn you around while Rob's talking, so you can. Oh, not on me. Wrong way. Sorry. There we go.
Okay, we had to walk up in that direction over there, and what there is, I'd say about half a mile. Quarter of a mile.
Yeah.
About a quarter of a mile up there, there's like parts of a concrete structure. Now, we don't know what it is, but it looks as though because obviously the actual sea walls are quite high, but the sand and they've been eroding over time. It looks as though there's been a lot of erosion, and maybe whatever it is has sort of hit the bottom. But anyway, it's smashed up. You can't really tell what it is, but it is made of concrete. There's stones in there as well, and also there's, like, you can see the metal ironwork for reinforcement.
It was built, you know, you would think it was built fairly well, so maybe it was.
Don't know. I mean, we tried to work out what it was, but it was either something to do with fishing, because if you look in the sand, there's actually a pathway, and it looks like a jetty, because you've got the wooden struts coming out. Maybe it was something to do with fishing. I don't know. But yes, it definitely a concrete structure down there.
We'll have to have a look at that, because not sure. Well, I mean, as I say, we're on holiday, so I mean, I don't know, but we will look into that one. That's 2 things now, Peter. You're giving me homework. But we'll find out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, as for crossing him over, yes, we'll do something after the video and see if we can get him to cross over to the other side.
Certainly.
Nobody deserves to. Well, it obviously wasn't his fault. Nobody deserves to suffer repeatedly. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Thanks, Adam. He says, I think I'm going to pronounce this incorrectly. Maysartro Camp is nearby, but he could be wrong. Okay, that's brilliant. So it could. Do you know? I hate these IRs. They just don't like focusing. I wonder how far that is.
Don't know.
We'll have a look at that one. Okay, brilliant. Thank you ever so much. So,
Yeah.
we'll keep it going and we'll see. Let's run the spirit box
So-
and we'll see.
Yeah, if there are already spirits with us, if you'd like to communicate with us, you can actually speak into this box that I'm holding in my
Yeah.
hand. Works on radio waves. You may be familiar with that sort of thing. That may have been around in your time. So if you'd like to speak to us, you may do so. So I'm going to say hello. Could you say hello back, please?
October.
Now that's interesting. October. Let me just show you on there. Oh, it's just switched over. That just came through October then,
Which is the date?
which is the month that the wreck. I'm afraid it's going to be a bit of a boring view because that's the only place that my camera seems to like to focus on.
Or if you want, let's go to that side and focus it at the
Yeah.
rock, because you've got something to focus up there.
Record.
There we go. Let's give you a bit of a different view.
Gauge.
Now I have had adult and You're Tired, October. Some interesting, pardon me, interesting words that, you know, relevant. Okay, spirits, if there's anybody here with us, would you like to just say hello to us?
That was a deep voice. No, it's sad.
Feel free to like and share, and share it out any way you want. We'd be very grateful for that.
Come on, Spirit. We don't mean any harm. Just wish to speak to you. Could you tell us your name, please? What is your name? Is your name Willie? William?
Or Ella. Or if you're the captain of the ship, can you tell us your name? I am. I just said, if you're the captain of the ship?
Just show that.
Hold on. Look, just said, I am, just as I asked, if you're the captain of the ship. Wow.
Captain,
Attitude.
are you here with us?
Adam says his chest is starting to hurt. He doesn't know what that is. See, I had that heaviness. Maybe it is drowning.
I suppose if your lungs are filling full of water.
Julie, thanks. She says Sam. She heard
Sam?
Sam.
Sam?
Gosh, so many names, haven't we? Actually.
Sam? Captain?
That's brilliant. Thanks, Julie. Sam. Okay, so we have Ella. We have William, or Willie. We have the captain of the ship. And I do know what his name is, but I'm not going to say it. And now we have Sam. Are any of you with us? We have two devices that you can talk to. Samuel, he likes that better. Sorry, Samuel, I don't mean to... Oh. What was the name of the ship? Her name of the ship was Fortuna, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, Fortuna, Gary. Samuel, I apologise for calling you Sam. Can you come forward and talk to us? Can you just say hello? Do you know, it feels so full of energy down here. I don't know whether it's because we're close to the water, but it just feels so full. I'm just swapping hands, bear with me. Try and get this camera to focus a bit better. It's too vast, the area for it. Let's see if it goes over here a bit better.
That's weird.
Same.
I even cleaned the lens before we came out, but I think the area is just a bit too vast. Then we're just going to have to go on senses.
Or we'll take it close to that rock. See if it will bounce off.
Yeah, let me come a bit closer. Oh, oops! I nearly fell down then. Try and get it to. It's not holding the focus today. Thigh, yes, my thigh is burning. Samuel, can you come and talk to us? Come and say hello. Yeah, I'm going to keep it still. Captain, we'd love to talk to you.
William, Samuel, Ellie, Ella, come speak to us.
Captain, it wasn't your fault. Please don't feel responsible. Unfortunately, with ships, cargo, things happen. We will try and help you.
You're not
It's getting a foreign name, Olav.
Norwegian?
That's a Norwegian name, yeah, for sure. Now, actually, Peter, that's... So Olav, let me go back to Adam a second. Adam, yeah, Olav is definitely, yeah, that is a Norwegian name, isn't it? So that could be right. Peter says there's a few layers to this location, but the strongest for him is the 1930s to the 1940s World War II. Now you said earlier, now we're walking up the beach, and this load of rocks, well they're not rocks, this what looks like the building or of some sort of how do you pronounce it? What's the word? I can't think what the word is. Some sort of structure, that's the word. Rob came out with, I'm getting World War II, didn't you?
Yes, it's true, yeah. But again, it could be, something to do with the actual harbour, if there's a jetty there. So it looked like the actual concrete, the actual layers and the reinforcement actually looked like Could have been a pillbox or something, but
Emulate.
I don't have anything to go on, so
Now Adam says Olav is the captain. I will confirm that or not in a moment. Bear with me. And I'll tell you whether his name.
Wins.
Adam, you're spot on. Absolutely spot on. His name is Olav. Olav Larsson.
Olav,
Oh, yeah.
sir.
Yes, Olav, sir. Yes,
Could
we
you
will
come
call
and
you
speak
sir.
to us?
Because you are the captain of the ship.
Captain Olav Larsson.
It doesn't say anything about that, Julie. She says, was he actually steering the ship when he went down? Because she gets the feeling that it was food poisoning, he was ill, so someone else had stepped in. She's only learning, so she's not sure.
Don't know. All we know is that it was an explosion from the acetylene gas for the lighting.
Bear with me. Let me. I have got my other phone on, so let me. I'm just going to flick through. If you carry on, I'm just going to see if I can confirm this to Julie.
Come forward, spirits. Come and speak to us. Affect one of these lights or speak into this box I've got in my hand. As I said before, we don't mean you any disrespect. We just wish to communicate with you.
It doesn't know. It doesn't say anything about whether they'd had food poisoning or not. I don't know. Somebody had broken the leg with flying debris.
I think it was the captain broke his leg during the explosion, and he was hit by flying debris. But he did manage to get on board the second lifeboat.
No, unfortunately, it doesn't say anything about that. They could well have. Unfortunately, our source. No, that's okay. We, as much as we can, we do try. Oops. We do try to find out as much as we can, and obviously debunk things where. Now that's weird. My phone, this phone, had 86% on it. I'm now down to 4.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody's draining my battery. And I'm on flight mode as well, so I'll turn that off. Come on, spirits. Olav, I don't know whether you speak English. And unfortunately, I don't know any Norwegian. But if you'd like to speak to us, please try. Please say something. At least the sea's been kind to us and not coming in too fast. We've got visions of us having to swim back. Come on, spirits, come through. Just come and talk to us. We mean you no harm, and we mean you no disrespect. All we're doing is just trying to communicate with you. Olaf, we will help you.
I heard something then. Spirit, if that was you, just you said something. Could you say that again, please?
If anybody heard what that said, it'd be great.
I thought I heard you. You. Spirit, could you repeat that again, please?
Hi, Kerry, thanks. She said, "Did you see the mist?" Sorry, I didn't, because I'll watch it back because I was looking at the spirit box.
I heard you.
Did it come across the screen or was it just in front? Wow, okay, brilliant. Thanks, Kerry. I'll have a look for that when we watch it back. So there's a mist went across the screen.
Oh wow.
I know it's a bit fuzzy, I'm afraid, because that's just because night vision camera really doesn't like it when you're outside. Although we keep doing outside.
Not for much longer.
Okay, brilliant. That's Adam says the spirit that he says was mangled is not the captain, it's the chief steward. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know the captain did break his leg, but I assume a lot of them would have got mangled of some sort, sort of battered.
Yeah, I mean, if it
with
was,
an explosion, wouldn't
yeah.
they?
I mean, if he took 2 rooms out, that was one explosion.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Thing is, as well, it was an iron hulled ship, so it wasn't wood.
In that, well, yeah, I suppose 1920. What was it?
1927. But I think that the ship actually was an old ship. I think it went back to.
There's a very small boulder, sort of mid-right. Yeah, there is a boulder there. Bear with me. Let me get me.
Let me get my torch out.
Yeah. Whoever gets the torch first is a race.
Yeah.
Rob's got his. There is a boulder.
Hang on. Let me just.
Oh, he's going to upset me eye off. There. Now it's going to upset him.
I know.
There we go. Come on.
I know the lens is playing up, but it did actually look like a figure standing in the water then.
It's just because it's got nothing to bounce off, has it? So I'm trying to keep it in one spot, which is a bit boring for you guys looking at it, but Adam says he's getting that the bloke was very close to the point of the explosion. Oh wow! Sarah says it looked like, she says she had no idea what it was. When she looked again, there was someone waving as if to try and get her attention.
Now, I know I've been looking through the screen on your phone, but when it was out of focus, it did look as though there was somebody standing there.
Oh.
Roughly about where that rock was.
Is that right by the rock, Sarah? So that rock,
because it's the lens, the focus is so in and out. It was like.
I know. I apologise. It really is doing my head in now. We're going to have to look into something a little bit better for outside, I think. He just doesn't like it. Yeah, I'm staying still.
Thing is, as it goes dark, it'll be more effective. So if you keep that rock, keep it the IR bouncing off that rock, then it'll help it to maintain its focus. We've got something to.
Adam says there is someone there. Do you know, actually, I have just seen on this screen then, right by that boulder, there was a dark shadow and it just vanished.
Now that's what I've seen, right by that boulder. But again, it's in and out that much. You can't really say yes or no.
Yeah, Sarah says it was just to the right, but it wasn't when it was out of focus because she was typing when you mentioned it. I've just seen that with my own eyes.
Sir, if you can see
brilliant,
us,
that's great, Adam. He saw it as well.
If you could hear that again?
Yeah, I heard that time.
That was the same as what I heard earlier.
Now that's almost as if somebody
is throwing a big
But oh, brilliant! Graham can see it too. Oh wow!
It's as though
this is great.
It's as though the amount of energy to pick up one of these big boulders is like I couldn't pick one up.
It almost sounds like we've had a couple of largest stones thrown or dropped. Just so Adam said it's Captain Olaf. Somebody is trying to get our attention. You're quite right.
Captain Olaf, hello. Could you come and talk to us?
I don't feel that they're ones to play with electrical devices either, so we'll keep the spirit box running though. Let me move that slightly there, because I'm going to keep it focused on that.
I was thinking about asking.
I want to walk down there. I feel I want to walk down there, but I don't want to walk down there, if you know what I mean.
I mean, to be honest with you, it's a bit. The actual surface is rather uneven, and it's wet, so I wouldn't really advise it. Even though I could fancy going down myself, but I'm not going to.
It won't focus.
There's someone. Can you hear someone in the background on the spirit box?
It's over there. It's over there. That's where. If you can see my lights shining slightly, that's where the boulder is, and that's where he is. He's standing at the edge of the water there. And it's going to go again. Oh, it's so frustrating. Rob, I'm sacking. Okay, I'm gonna trust you here, Adam. I'm gonna trust you. Because after try not to kill myself on the rocks. See, it's not gonna. Come on, focus. Oh dear. There's the boulder. That's the boulder that he keeps standing by. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot. So I'll bring it with me. And then we'll walk down. So I walked away from it and we disconnected. Apologies for that. Right, bear with me. We'll try that one again. And hopefully without trying to break my neck as well. It's a good job we love what we're doing. Oh. Where's that boulder? Right, Captain Olaf, I'm coming down to you. Oops. I'm not going to stand too close because there's a rock pool. It seems to be a location rich for pickings. See 2 or 3 ladies with baskets scouring the foreshore for something. That would make sense. There's the boulder. That's there. There you go. It'll focus a bit better now. That's where he keeps, whoops, standing. You ever get the feeling I'm going to end up in this rock pool?
Rather slippy.
Come on, Captain Olav. I'm going to turn my torch down. Please don't be scared. There's a lot of, it's a very rocky, beach, and there's a lot of, I suppose, it'd be good for, I don't know, maybe collecting mollusks and things like that, I suppose, I don't know. Seaweed, I mean. Hi Sue, thanks for joining. Captain Olav, I promise you we will help you. If you catch, you know, it's... There's a strange smell, yeah.
Is it?
And it's not seaweed or
It's, what was it?
do you know what it smells like to me? It's not going to be very nice, but it smells like rotting flesh.
Now, there are 1 or 2 dead fish. We've seen dead fish.
That's brilliant,
washed
Sue,
up.
thank you.
So, possible?
Possible, yeah, there could be a dead fish here. Yeah, Sue, you're quite right there. I'm just going to have a look on the floor and see if there's any dead fish close by. There's a lot of seaweed in a little rock pool,
We saw
but
one.
there's not, you know, and you can see.
Oh, it's like before.
No, but that was a proper rotten fish smell. That wasn't. Am I feeling anything? I apologise, Adam. I will concentrate on. Yes. He says, as I said, rotting flesh. He nodded his head in agreement. The only way I can describe how I feel at the minute, and I don't know whether Rob's going to agree with this one or not. I mean, yes, I'm cold, but I have. How to describe it?
I'm going to say, for me, anxious.
Yeah, I'm. You know how you sort of tremble when you're nervous.
I wouldn't say nervous. It's more
But it's like that.
need to do something in a hurry. Anxious.
Yeah, like that anxious feeling. Yes, Sue, I have my crystal. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for joining. Oh, it's cold. Not fish bodies, no. Yeah.
Well, it's sort of gone off.
Yeah.
Right.
Stale. Very stale. Yeah. Stale, ripe sort of smell. Yeah.
But again, we're sort of on the edge of the sea, aren't we? So
Let's see if it'll. I'm picking up on his emotion. Yeah, we're picking up on his emotions.
it's any better.
Yeah, that's better. We've got both torches on so you can see better now. It's like you know when when you tremble, that's the only way I can describe it. It's not a cold shiver. It's a tremble because it's sort of they're like that apprehensive anxiety sort of feeling.
I'm gonna ask. Captain Olaf,
Absolutely, Sue.
if you're with us now, we're nowhere near those lights. Would it be possible just to wander up to the beach next to the lights for us, please?
A fair bit, Cheryl. We've been on for about half an hour, but you can always watch it back afterwards. That's fine. It'll be posted onto the Facebook page, and it'll be posted onto our YouTube channel as well. So you can watch it, but you know, feel free to watch it back. Don't ever worry. We're just glad you joined. Any static electricity feelings?
No.
Not as
me.
yet. Can you shine the torch over there,
Sorry.
please? Thank you. It focuses better then. Not as yet. Let me.
Captain
Sue
Olaf.
says there's lost souls walking near us. I'm just going to concentrate.
I've got that smell again.
Yeah. My head, Adam. I don't know whether that makes any sense. I've just closed off a bit. And I've got a pressure. The right hand side of the back of my head. Come on, focus. I see, we've got it again.
Is there any spirits with us down here by the water?
Yeah, Adam, it feels like I could get a migraine. That's that build up at the back of your head when you feel like your head's going to explode. That's and it's just on the right hand side, going down into my neck. Okay, I'll take a deep breath. Sorry, Sarah, I did spot it to the left of the boulder again. Angel of God. Ooh, I tingled then. Now my jaw, right hand side jaw. I know this is going to sound strange, but I feel like I've been smacked in the face.
Probably would.
My jaw. Hi Claire, thanks for joining.
Any spirits with us now?
Peter's sensing wrecking activities many years ago. That would be correct, absolutely.
Would you be able to walk up to those lights over there on the beach and set them off for us, please? Just to show you here. We're nowhere near them.
That's great, Julie. Julie says she's going to say it was a plank of wood. I honestly feel like I've been smacked. It must be. It must be quite strong because I'm not one that normally picks up. You know, they've got to be a fairly strong spirit for me to connect on there. And you, what are you getting anything?
Nothing more than what I've said.
He's a mean spirit if he's whacked me around the face with something.
Not unless you're experiencing what he felt.
Quite possibly.
Maybe that's what killed him.
Quite possibly. Come on, focus. Dark eyes. Ooh, Sue says he's an evil man with dark eyes.
Which one?
The one that smacked me around the face with a freaking... Yeah, that's exactly where it's going up to. It's sort of around my ear, up to my cheekbone. Yeah, and jaw, the bottom of the jaw, so across all round. He's all right for a mouse, so don't worry. I'll ask him in a moment.
I think, you know, when we were talking about the boulder being dropped.
Brilliant, Graham. Graham definitely sees a face. I wish this camera would keep focusing.
I think that noise of the boulder being dropped, I think it's the waves hitting the rocks.
Graham, do you get anything whether it's a male or female face? I'm trying to get this to... No matter what I try, it won't. Spirit, please don't whack me up the face again, because that hurt. It made my face ache. So please step away. If you wish to communicate with us, that's fine. Please don't do that again. Brilliant. That's great, Graham. Graham's got male face. That's brilliant. Oh, Rob, we need a better camera for... Now, I'm balancing on a stone at the moment, so...
Are we going to go back up there now?
We're going to wander back up to the big boulder, so bear with me while I try and... Ooh, kill myself again. Anyway, I'll say thank you, Spirit. If you want to follow us up the beach, that would be great. Oh dear. Yeah, I am, Claire, don't worry. I've had worse. As a way to mess with the electrons. I'm good, Adam. I am, honestly, thanks. I'm just trying to make my way across the boulders. Whoop. A lot of foamy sea foam. Where are we? Oh, we're over here, aren't we? That's it. Oh.
Katie's just got to reset it on.
Am I? Oh, that's because I've got my phone on in my pocket. Your phone on in my pocket. That's it, right. So I'm going to rest against the... Right, we've come back up to the boulder now.
Well, that's different.
Well, that's gone significantly dark. Wow. Peter says he can't make any connection with the guy at all, but what he has heard is a foghorn going off at least 4 times. Now that's interesting because there's an island. Now it hasn't gone off, but there is an island in the middle, in the very big distance over there, and there is a... You might. I don't know whether it'll pick it up, but there is a lighthouse over there. So, I mean, obviously, I don't know whether.
Is that, I mean,
yeah, you can't see that. It just won't focus because the IRs are just not strong enough to like it. And with the ship going down, yeah. I mean, was it a warning? It's gone very dark here. I think that's about the second time I've actually been hit up the face. It wasn't pleasant, that wasn't. Oh. You're right, Caroline. I think he was. I think he's, because he's so... If it was the captain, if he's... Did you hear that again?
yeah, I'm not sure whether it's the waves crashing up against the rocks.
No, that that sounded like that wasn't.
That.
Yeah. That wasn't water just splashing up against that. It's not strong
Spirit.
enough.
I'm just hoping he's not trying to throw something at us. Spirit. If that was you,
I'm going to try my torch again.
could you make
I
that noise again
apologise
for
for
us,
this, 'cause it-
please? We did hear you. Just try and make that noise again.
We've heard 2 bangs. Now, I wouldn't say that the waves are strong enough to make... Sue says sounds like glass being hit. Quite possibly.
There are, I mean, there's not much, but we have spotted sort of parts, well, bits of smashed bottles as we've been walking.
Yeah.
Not much,
I mean, okay, that's...
but that's...
Anybody, yeah. Anybody could smash a bottle along here, couldn't they? I mean, that again.
Spirit, could you make that noise again for us, please? We did hear you. Whether it's the captain, sir, that would be very much appreciated. Or Ella, or Samuel, or William, any of the spirits that had the names mentioned tonight. Just make that noise again for us, please.
Brilliant, Claire. Claire says she looks like a ship in the background. And Adam says it wasn't the captain that hit me. That's good. It didn't feel like somebody. It's somebody else. There's somebody else here. That's wicked. Adams can see the ghost ship as well. I wish I could. Silhouette of the ship. Oh, brilliant. Chris can too.
Actually, what's that there?
I have no idea what that is. Oh, you've knocked
Oh,
it.
sorry, that was me.
He's fuzzed it again. Oh, come on.
You can't see it with the naked eye.
Albert. That's a good name, sir. That's...
Albert! Are you here?
He is struggling. Come on.
Come speak to us.
To the far right.
Yeah, it's that. You can't.
I can't see it. It keeps going fuzzy.
There's definitely something there on the screen.
I'm getting extremely frustrated with this camera. Not wanting to focus. Oh.
Try and get that bit more of that rock in the shot.
In the distance there is a little island. I'm going to try, if I can keep that rock, it tends to... There is a little island, but that's...
Again.
It feels like somebody is trying to get our attention.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, well, you have our attention, Spirit. Honestly, 100%. If you wish to talk to us, please do. We mean you no harm, and we won't mean you any disrespect. As long as you extend that courtesy to us, that's fine.
Bait.
What's that?
Bet. Paratech's still
Randy.
running in the pocket. Oh, come on.
F. Element.
That would make sense, Claire. That would. I want to know what we want to know. We know everything. No, we don't. Spirits, we know if you are associated with the shipwreck.
Ariana.
I know it wasn't in this exact location, but it was somewhere along here. Samuel, Caroline's getting. Now that's funny because we've had Samuel before, haven't we?
Yeah. I tell you how I feel now.
Because
If
he
I was-
doesn't like being called Sam.
If I was standing in a pendulum,
Trouble.
I'm feeling as though would be being pushed back.
You feel like you're being pushed back?
Yeah. If I was standing in a pendulum, a human
Let
pendulum,
me try and get this to focus again. There we go.
I'm feeling as though I'm being pushed back.
I hope you can see better than I can because it just keeps misting for me. Trouble. Can you hold that for me? I've only got 3% left.
Joe.
Let's see if I can get my torch. That's my torch, by the way. I'm just trying to get the... there we go. Get it to focus. If I keep that. If I keep that about there, hopefully it'll stay in focus. So just ignore my torch at the bottom. It's just for your purposes.
Group.
Second.
Come on, spirits. I think we'll give you a little while longer.
That's it. Project's
Oh.
gone off.
That's all right. My battery's died on my Paratech. That's fine.
Try spirit box again.
Spirit, we'll give you another 5 minutes or so on the dead smell. That is exactly what we were smelling, Sue. It was just like rotting flesh.
Can't really smell it up here.
No, I can't smell it up here. It was down by the what's it? Down by the sea, down by the actual shoreline. Well, I'm on that sea line. Claire says the ship looks like it's coming closer. If it, oh, do you know, I got chills then when I said that to you. Funny you say that, Adam. I just had when I read out when it said about the ship coming closer, I had chills. Now, as I say, it wasn't a I'm cold chill. It was a let's go through the body chill.
Another thud. And another one.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm starting to feel a little bit uneasy actually. I don't know whether it's
Well, it has gone quite dark.
because it's gone very dark or whatever. I don't know. Well,
And again,
that was the
closer.
sea.
I'm going to put my torch on.
No, I think that was the sea. Was it? There's nothing over there for it to crash against, though, is there?
Unless it's hitting that, you see that big rock over there? It might be hitting that.
Bear with me. We're just trying to debunk.
No.
I don't know whether
And another
it'll.
one. No. No, it's not that.
No. It does feel like there's lots of people.
Yeah, it's almost as though we've attracted some kind of attention.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people. We did this when we stood in Polygon Wood in Belgium, and it was such a bizarre feeling because we felt like there were like loads of eyes watching us. It was like we were almost crowded, and feeling like everybody was watching us, weren't they?
Yeah, it was as though we were standing in the middle of a circle, and it's like people were just.
It does go through the body. You're right, Adam. It does. We are hoping actually, if we can ever get over to Belgium again. It's one of our favourite haunts.
Haunts.
Haunts, pardon the pun. Yeah, okay, fair enough. If we get back over there again, maybe later in the year or early next, then we'll try and do a live from Polygon Wood. No, that one's going to be scary. Oh, wicked. Sarah's getting 6 or 7 people coming out of the water towards us. Yeah, it's...
I can... What's that line there on the screen? I won't touch the screen, it's there.
Oh, that's the horizon, that is.
Yeah, but it's vertical.
Oh, vertical, I don't know. It moves. It might be on the...
Oh, shading on the...
Might be on shading,
Right.
yeah. I did ask for Archangel Michael before we came down because, well, sorry, while I was down here and before we started because, well, got no idea. Had absolutely no idea here. Let's see. Oh wow, wicked. Where's that, Claire? Where did you see the face? Middle of the screen. Thank you. You knew what I was going to ask.
And again.
Charles the First? Adam's getting a gruff, gaunt face with a beard. Oh, just swapping my hands. My arm's going dead. How you need to describe as like Charles the First? That's an interesting one. Do you know, I don't even really know what Charles the First looks like, to be honest. Wicked. Thanks, Julie. She sees the face too. Caroline's feeling nauseated. And Claire's getting the same. You lot are amazing.
It looks like, you know, it's probably the lens, but it looks like there's like a fog sitting on top of the water.
Yeah, there is a slight.
But I can only say that must be the lens.
Yeah, but what you can see through it, he's facing you looking. Thanks, Sue. Oops, sorry. Just trying to get it to focus again. Oh, the beard's the same, okay. I'll have to have a look and see what he looks like now. You've got me curious now, Adam, you have. What does Charles I's beard look like? You need laugh. Right. We'll give it another... Do you want to have a quick run with the spirit box, see if we can get any more?
Yeah, I'll just do.
Brilliant, thanks Adam. I'll have a look when we get back to the camper. I need to... There, I'm going to catch that rocking again and see if it focuses again. It's weird how it's... I suppose actually, you know, in the olden days, I suppose, I haven't looked at the beard, but you know, the style of beard that he must have had, I suppose it would have been quite popular. I mean, I don't know. Oh, come on. Shine your light up there a bit. That's it. Let's see if we can get it to focus again. There we are.
Yeah, that's it.
You have to play a bit of a game with these torches and the lights. Yep, carry on.
For any spirits that we've spoken to tonight, or
any new ones
that were with us now, as we've said, we don't mean you any harm. We also offer you 100% respect, total respect. If you're the captain or Ella or any of the other spirits, come and speak to us. We've got a couple of little boxes on the floor. If you walk up to those, You might see the green and red light. It'll change colour. Again, as I've said, it's not going to hurt you. Also, I've got a box in my hand. If you speak into that box, you might be able to, we might be able to hear your voice, which would be really, really great. So if there's any spirits with us now, would like to communicate with us, could you say hello to me?
That's interesting. Julie says she's looking for a ring. I wonder if that was a wedding ring that she lost or something. Someone called Ellen's come through. Mary. Okay, Mary. Is there a spirit of Mary with us?
Morse code. You're kidding me. Hang on. I think that was the temperature. Sorry.
That'd have been really good if it had been Morse code.
No, it's the temperature.
Mary, are you here with us? Are you the lady that's looking for the ring? Just come forward and come and speak into this box. How amazing would it be to hear your own voice?
Someone's trying.
Look to the left. There's someone close to the rock.
Oh, I can see a shadow. It might be my shadow. I don't know.
Is it Rob's shadow? Just debunk it. No.
Still there? I've moved.
Is it still there, Caroline? Because he's... Oops, bear with me. I'm just getting my feet steady. There is a little blip on the lens.
I think this torch is starting to die.
Can you be... Wicked. That's brilliant. The person that's standing just by the rock, if you've come that close to us, can you speak to us? We don't mean you any harm, I can assure you of that. A woman's face with dark hair. Anyone else getting a lady with dark hair? Somebody's trying to talk.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
No.
Okay.
Sue's got cold chill down her left arm. Is that... I wonder if that's significant. Everything seems to be to my left.
Including that noise, which is now gone off again.
We keep hearing banging. Now,
It could be the waves.
whether it is the waves crashing. Brilliant, that's great, Adam. Oh, she's looking straight at you. The spirit of the lady with dark hair that's looking at us, please don't be scared. Just come and talk to us. We've got many people that are following you here. if you can send a message to one of them. Got many people that can sense you. Can you, as I say, can you send a message to them? Tell them your name. Is your name Mary?
Do that. No.
Did that say? I heard something, but I didn't.
I thought I heard what?
Male voice.
Female.
Female. Oh, okay.
I heard you again, male.
Going way back, do you think sort of 18th century? Adrienne. Adrienne. How's that? How you spell it? Yeah. That would be, yeah. Now, okay, Sue, that's different because we've had Mary and we've had Ella. Adrienne, that's quite an old name, isn't it, Adrienne? Spirit, we've got so many names that have come through. Can you tell us your name?
I'm speaking to this box that I'm holding. Tell what did you hear then?
Something, but I couldn't make it out.
Okay, all right.
I wasn't concentrating on it. I'm afraid. Okay, we'll give it a couple more minutes up till 11 o'clock, and I think it's time for our bed because we've got a long drive home tomorrow. Come on, Spirit, we've got a couple more minutes. Come and tell us your name. Edwina. Now that is an old name.
Edwina!
That's lovely. Thanks, Claire.
Edwina, are you with us? Tell you what, I know it's the weather anyway, you're right by the sea, but it's icy cold.
It is cold. But I'm also getting tingly and staticky again. Like, you know, like I was the other night.
I tell you what though,
I feel like, yeah.
I can smell like a musky smell.
Yeah.
Damp, but by the sea though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you can't. But it is quite strong.
I wonder if he was a fisherman. Adam says, thinks ladies about 18th century-ish. Which is what I said. She's in mourning. She's mourning the loss of her brother who was a sailor. Now, would she be looking for a ring? Would she be the one? Well, yeah, she's the one that's looking for the ring. So, if she is, I wonder if that's a ring that's connected to her brother, maybe. Come on, Spirit, use our energy. I'll just give it another minute.
Come on, Spirit, we're going to go in a second or two. This is your last chance. Captain Olaf, we will have, after we finish this, we will have a quick word and just help you on your way.
You're right, sir. Actually, yeah, you can actually feel the loss here.
There's
I'm
nothing.
actually feeling pain in my stomach.
I think we'll call it. And then
Oh, that's sharp.
witch. I just heard witch.
Witch. I'm not a witch, honestly.
I've just heard witch.
And if you're affecting my stomach, can you please stop? Because that hurts.
Bitch.
That's not nice. Calling me a bitch. Sorry, Facebook.
I apologise for the bad language. Spirit.
Oh,
I think we should call it.
yeah. On this note, I'm going to ask the spirits, if you're affecting me, can you please step away? My stomach hurts. Please move. I don't appreciate what you're doing, so please step away. You don't mean you any harm, and I don't wish you to cause me any harm.
Run on. No.
Just making me feel sick now. He's determined to get to me, isn't he? This mean spirit, the one that whacked me up the face as well. I think on that note, guys, I'm afraid, because it's not going to go away. It is hurting. I've asked very politely. Yeah, I think it's time for us to disappear, and we'll be back out. We're back home tomorrow, and with any luck, we'll be out again tomorrow night.
About this time. 9:30.
Probably about 9:30ish again. So thank you so much to everyone. We really appreciate your feedback and your comments. It's been brilliant, the interaction with you. Thank you. All I can say. It's been absolutely brilliant. So we'll I'm going to blind myself. I'll turn you around onto us. There we go.
Hang on.
You can just about see me. So we'll bid you all a good night now. It's as I say, it's after 11 now, and we've got a long journey home. But we'll be back out tomorrow night. So I hope you can join us. Keep an eye on the page. Should be about 9:30, but we'll confirm. Thank you ever so much for everything. You've been absolutely brilliant, and we look forward to watching this one back, because we really didn't expect anything. So it's been fantastic. So I'll say good night from me.
And it's good night from him. Good night.
Good night from you. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.